Life Cycles Counseling, and
Maya.
Ooh, that was
Wasn't that spooky?
so scary. So Minisode 31 here today. Can't believe it's been 31 minisodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So today we're talking about what I learned about smoking, drinking, love, and weight loss, or disordered eating, because we don't talk about weight loss here. It's a long title, but really relevant to what we do in the practice. Over the last 5.5 years, I've learned a lot. And so the habits of smoking, especially smoking, drinking, love, picking the wrong partners, staying, and then ultimately staying with the wrong partners. Yeah. And, having this mentality that, I have to lose weight. I have to stop feeling fat, all those things. I'll come down to, yes, recovery, but then also making those new habits stick.
Yeah.
Because habits, like we said in the Minisode 30, because habits are deeply wired by repetition and rehearsal, we have to have a really good recovery plan in place. And so we have that here. I'm a little biased, but our recovery plans model a lot of the intensive outpatient programs because I took a lot of the information from those programs and formulated my own. But we also want to talk a little bit about hypnotherapy and how utilizing hypnotherapy provides this rapid relief and results for all of the behaviors I just mentioned in the title. It provides results in 6 sessions or less. And so, I think that that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Especially when you've done individual therapy, done all the other types of counseling out there to get these results with hypnotherapy in such a short time. Amazing.
Amazing. So let's just talk a little bit about what I learned about smoking, drinking, love, and weight loss as it relates to hypnotherapy. And then this is actually the title of my new blog, and so I'll dive in a little bit deeper in that blog. But for today, let's just talk about what it's like. So hypnotherapy. What's helpful with hypno is clients turn their attention inward, and they find the resources they know will help them make changes. They come up with their own solutions. That's that inner awareness that they become in touch with, and they're able to then regain control in certain areas of their life. Like for instance, for love, if they've always picked the wrong partners, maybe hypnotherapy brings them back to the root cause of, always wanting to feel noticed or to be validated by their caretaker, mom or dad, and so kind of always searching for that role model that they never really, maybe role model is a strong word, but searching for that partner because of loss that they never received, deficit that they never received. And so that's just one example. Maya?
Yeah, so I think we should talk about who can be the most successful or benefit the most from hypnotherapy, and some of the things that you are like requirements to hypno, to get the most out of it, especially, if you want success in those 6 sessions. I think a lot of what makes hypno beneficial is being open, coming with an open mind, being open to the process. And I think with therapy in general, you should be pretty open when you come in, just to, get the full benefits. also being aware. Being aware of yourself, being aware of your strengths, being aware of the motivating factors you have, the support systems, and then being able to take action. I know in the last Facebook Live we talked about telling a friend, which ties into that level of accountability. And so when you're wanting to come into hypnotherapy because you're more than likely you're wanting to change something, you're wanting to break a habit, being able to tell that friend or that loved one, hey, I'm going into therapy, I have a goal of wanting to quit smoking, and I plan on quitting smoking on this date. Okay? So when you tell somebody that, your friend, your trusted friend, that introduces that accountability in there, because then your friend can be like, as you go through the process, like, hey, how's quitting smoking? How are you doing? And, so let's say they caught you on a day you fell off the wagon. It's a very stressful day, and you felt tempted, and you gave in to that temptation. Okay, well then, your friend knows about your goal. There's that level of accountability. Hey, I messed up. It was not a good day. But then that drives you to get back on the horse. It raises that level of commitment. So I think those are the things that you need to have to be successful at hypnotherapy, get the most out of it, and get that reward at the 6 sessions where you're achieving your goal of creating that new habit, breaking the old one, and creating change.
Yeah, and we bring up smoking out of the drinking, love, and weight loss, not because the others aren't also very difficult to quit, but smoking seems to take on a whole new level. I watched my parents growing up struggle with smoking and quitting, and then starting up again, and they would go a couple weeks and they'd be fine, and then they would go another 10-15 years. And so smoking, for whatever reason, it's just so powerful mentally, not even physically but mentally. The withdrawal is so powerful, mental withdrawal. And so, we bring that up. And also thinking that you could only quit one, you could only quit the drinking and not the smoking. There's been studies to show, and I'll link to it in the blog, that you're much more likely if you quit one to quit the other, because you're using those same principles that you used when you quit drinking to quit smoking. And so you have a higher success rate of being able to quit both. And so that's just something to keep in mind as well.
Yeah.
But recovery is challenging, wouldn't you say, Maya?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No matter what. No matter what it is, what the substance is, who the personality type is, whatever it is, recovery is challenging. But you don't have to do it alone. We are here to help. So hypnotherapy is a great tool, but it's not a cure-all, as Maya said. Just to wrap up, you have to do the work. You have to be open. You have to be self-aware. You have to, make sure that you're listening to the scripts, the post-hypnotic scripts that we give you. And then support groups are also really highly recommended. If you don't have a person or people, you can get that in support groups. That's what they're there for. People that are going through the same things that you're going through and just want you to succeed. So, whether you decide that today is the day that you'll have your last drink, or tomorrow is the day that you'll not have, you're done smoking, you won't have another cigarette, just know that it will feel and taste and smell like freedom. Alright, guys. Well, if you're struggling with addiction, please give us a call. You don't have to do it alone. You can always go to adinasilvestri.com/contact/. And that is it for now. Thank you.
Bye, guys.